Morning all, here we are bright and early on a lovely Saturday morning. It was thunder and lightning last night. I was in bed and just I was dropping off to sleep, so the bedroom would light up with flashes of light. I don't like lightning. I don't like thunder and lightning. I always think it's going to come through the roof and blow my house up. Never liked it. I was on holiday once. Where was I? Down west somewhere, southwest of England, on one of these cheap years ago, £9.50 a week sun holidays, and we come out in the morning. The tree outside of our chalet was basically just burnt branches. Lightning had struck it during the night, and there was nothing left of this tree. And I think how close it was to our cheap chalet. And I've never liked this, especially when you see videos on YouTube of people getting hit by lightning and bouncing off the floor. I just don't like it. Having said that, I love the rain. Anyway, let's get on with this. Enough talking shit. Let's get on with this. So we had 8 crosses submitted, including mine. Tighter cluster than I was expecting, I got to admit. I thought it would have been much more spread out than that. So if I draw some lines from, let's say, this fella here. Now initially, I'm going to go out to this one because we've got 7 in a cluster there, and we've got a stray one. Now, as much as I don't want to move the stray one, I'm going to, only because I think when it comes down, if it comes down to the judging, because we got 8 crosses, the judges will be 8. Normally there's 8, sometimes it's 7, but most of the time there's 8. So quite a, see, it's a bit of a wider spread there. So we've got this one over here to the left, and not that I think that's unreasonable. I just think for the purposes of the judging, when they come to judge it, because that one's so obvious away from the cluster, they would take it out. So on that basis, I'm going to cancel these lines a second, clear the lines, and I'm going to take that one out there and draw some fresh lines. Because now, from the player on the right hand side there, the one that's looking up, we've got a much narrower, a very narrow band in fact. Now, personally, I'm good grief, look how narrow that band is. Now, I got to be honest, the more I've looked at it, the more I think it's more to the left. Which one is mine? I think I'm on the right hand side there. Oh, I'm sort of in the middle there. At the top, in the middle there. I can see mine flashing vaguely. So I'm probably very close to where the average is going to be. However, I've already submitted mine and I went a bit lower and a bit further to the left. In fact, I think I might be outside of these lines where I've gone to the left. So I'm outside of the left-hand vertical line. And the only reason I did that, I would normally wait, and I might do a couple more. But for some bizarre reason, I had an email through saying, you've got £2 credit and you've got to use it in like a minute and a half or whatever it is. I think I had to use it by the next day. So I just quickly chucked my free cross in and another cross, added the £50,000 and submitted it. So I may do a few more and go back to where I was, but I was tempted to think that it was a bit lower than I originally went and a bit further to the left. Let me draw some, let's get the average up and draw some white lines through the average, because I haven't figured out yet how to sort out the average. So there we are, that's about the rough area of the average, which is obviously more or less in the middle of where we were. Of course it is, otherwise it wouldn't be an average, would it? I'll put that in a panel up on the right, 27021307. Like I always say, it's more important than the average is to see where other people are going, where people think it is. Very narrow band from that player on the right. The only difference is different opinions on the height. But isn't that always the case? That's the case every week, isn't it? There's one of them is usually pretty easy, and the other one is it's all about the height. So yeah, 27021307. Put that up in the corner. Very tight cluster there. Much tighter than I was expecting. So I am very surprised at that. I thought they'd be scattered much more all over the place. A lot further to the left, a lot further to the right, a lot higher, a lot lower. In fact, I thought there would be some a lot lower, depending on how you saw this this guy on the left looking. But like I say, I've gone a little bit lower than the average and further over to the left, because I think the judges are going to look at this fella and look how sharp his left eye is looking over there, and they're going to go over in this direction, and I don't think they're going to see this player looking as high as I originally thought he was. So I've already done mine, and I've gone lower to the left. Right, so look at Revcomps then. What have they done? Joe, I actually watched them. They put a video up. They put a lot of videos up. Revcomps. They'll swamp your video feed if you join the Revcomps YouTube channel. If you subscribe to it, there's loads of videos. Every car they have on there, they make a video of it. But they actually, after the draw last week, they went and delivered a Volkswagen camper van to the winning family, which I think was only up the road. So they must have told them on the call. I wasn't listening to the winning call, but they must have told them that they were going to deliver it later, and they did. Robbie and the crowd all sort of turned up in the camper van, pitch dark, and delivered it. They had the kids in there, and mum and dad and everything. It's a fun video. I think they were a bit sort of overwhelmed. It's like, wow, we've only just won this, and here it is sitting in our driveway already. So what have I done? Well, I have cut back, as I said. So I got one on this Evora because just to be in it, because it was £40,000 cash alternative, and I had one on this Range Rover Evoque because it looks really nice, and I just thought I should. And then they added some more then for next Thursday. Now, I wouldn't go for this normally, and it's 30,000 tickets. That's a lot of tickets, and I wouldn't go for normally them that high. And I certainly wouldn't go for this Range Rover because it's the 4.4 petrol V8, which I think the quoted figures are something like 24 to the gallon. In the real world, you probably wouldn't even get 20. And towing that big boat like that, you'd be lucky to get 10. But you can take a cash alternative on the boat of £100,000. So I have got a ticket on it, again, just to be in it, because I thought, well, I would keep that for a few months. As gutsy as it is, I'd keep that, because if you had 100 grand to go with it, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? Didn't play for this Tesla. It was 18 quid a ticket at the moment. These Mustangs never been my cup of tea. BMW M2, that's not bad. I mean, that's 6,000 tickets on that. It's a 2016, it's 8 years old, but of course it'll be mint. And it's just over 7 quid a ticket, so that's always a possibility. I did have one on this this camper van though, because it was 7,000 tickets and it comes with 3 grand cash, so I did pop one up on there. Auto draws, I've only got one, which is unusual for me, as you know, and I just grabbed one on this this Mini 1 Classic, because it's a 1.5 petrol. I thought, yeah, it's a nice, cheap to run little run around. Perhaps I'll grab a ticket on it. I think I grabbed a ticket, or did I grab 3? Oh, I might have grabbed 3. I haven't bothered with anything else yet. I do like a Ford. This is a Vignale. That's an automatic. That one. There's an Audi S line there, Audi A5. £17,000 cash alternative if you're interested, or the big diesel BMW X5. They added this as well, this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, or £30,000 cash. I may have a look at those later in the week, depends what else they add. Honda Civic Type R. But there we are. That's all I've got for the auto draws at the moment. Is this Mini 1 Classic, which ends today, and it's only sold 30% at the moment. So, but they always sell out at the end. They ruin it. It'll be fine. It'll probably do about 55% by about 8 o'clock tonight, and then they'll send an email out saying, "Look at the odds on this. Finishes in 2 hours," and then everybody will grab a last-minute ticket there and ruin my chances. So there we are. That's it from me. Enjoy your weekend then, guys, and good luck for Tuesday. I hope he comes to visit one of us.